Hey y'all, I just wanted to give you a little tutorial on how to set up the Unreal Engine if you hadn't figured it out yourself yet. Just want you to install this before the next class, see how well it runs on your computer, just so we can see where we stand as a class. So you need to go to unrealengine.com. This will work on Mac and PC. So unrealengine.com. You need to make an account on here, very first thing. So, register with your email address, create a username, all that good stuff. And then go ahead and click on the download button. And when you click on the download button, it's going to take you to this page here. We're doing a creator's license. It's 100% royalty free. It's free to use. We're not making a game that we're publishing right now, so we just click that. And that's going to give us a download. So save that wherever you need to save it and install that after it downloads. All right. So whenever that downloads, you go ahead and install it. And then the program that we're going to run is called Epic Launcher. So after that installs, wherever you installed it at, go ahead and open up the program, the Epic Games program, the Epic Launcher. And when you open it up and sign in, it will look pretty much like this. Yours might be slightly different than mine, just because I've been actively using it for a while and I have a lot of more stuff. So there's a lot to do in here, but we're just concentrating on installing the engine right now. So you need to click on the Unreal Engine tab over here on the left. And then when you do that, you'll get some tabs up top. Click Library. And like I said, I have a lot of stuff here. You're not going to have hardly anything here if this is your first time installing this. So you'll probably see one engine version up top here, and it'll probably be grayed out and say 4.25 install. Install that one. If you don't see anything up top here, click on the little plus for engine versions, and you're looking for 4.25.3. So when you click that little plus button, you'll get a drop down here. I already have 4.25 installed, so it's not going to be here for me. But it would be there for you if you don't have it installed, or on any computer you install it on that you don't have installed. So after you have that installed, you can go ahead and click on the launch button. I'm going to use a different engine version because I just realized that I haven't updated these, and well, that's going to make for a boring video. So I'm going to use a different engine version, but it really doesn't matter. It's the same process whether you're using, in my case here, 4.23.1 or in your case, 4.25.3. Okay. So after yours installed, just click launch and it will work through loading up here. This is your first idea of how fast your computer is. So test that out. Shouldn't take terribly long, but the first run always takes a little bit of time. All right. So when yours finally pops up, again, I have a lot of stuff here. You probably won't have anything here. You're making a new project. uh, a new project, and you can just do a blank project. Again, you might have more options than me here. You will have blank option. We can just do blank in the interest of time right now. Down bottom here, choose a directory to install it to and a project name. So remember, these projects are siloed off things. They're separate from the engine installation. So the engine gets installed in one place on your hard drive, and then you have projects, just like Premiere or yeah, Premiere would get installed somewhere on your hard drive usually if you're using Windows in the program files folder. Um, and then you would have your individual projects, which you could install anywhere. You could even install a project on an external hard drive if you wanted to. So put that wherever you want to. Everybody's going to be a little bit different because everybody has different computers. So go ahead and do that. I'm just going to call this Unreal Test. You usually want to rename it to, just call this test 01 and click the big green button, create project. Now it's going to create the project for you. This might take a little bit of time again. I have a very fast computer, so loads up right away. Even when you get to this screen, it might take a little bit of time to actually finish loading because it's processing a bunch of stuff. You might see in the bottom right here. I don't have it, but you might see compiling shaders. That can take quite a while depending on the power of your computer. After you're in here, if this loads up and you can hold down the left mouse button and drag it to move around, you hold down both mice buttons to uh, kind of pan, you hold down right mouse button to do head look, you're good to go. You can drag some stuff in if you want to mess around. We haven't really talked about how to use this yet, so really this is just a test to see if you can get it up and running and how well it performs. Um, you should get yourself a mouse. Trackpads can work, but it's not. Talking to my students. I'm almost done. Trackpads, it will work, but it's going to kind of work against you a little bit. So I suggest that you use a mouse. Get yourself a mouse if you don't have one. A three-button mouse is ideal. You know, left, right, and middle click on the scroll wheel. All right. Let me know how that goes on the Discord.